People think I'm getting my permit, but
Happy birthday.
thanks.
Bam.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
New book to read. And then, oh, that's so cool. This is where I'm gonna like put down a bunch of things so I become more organized. And this is just a bra. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
What's up, Padawan?
Cassie. 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 Good morning. You can go back to sleep, Cassie. It's okay. What's up, guys? How you doing today? How's your week going? This week has been amazing. I've read a lot of books. I've drawn a lot. I'm getting better at piano. I'm addicted to piano. I cannot get enough of it. Oh my gosh. I've been working out. I've started Piano DX again. I took a month off. I've been running 2 laps around the Fruitco fields. Oh my goodness. My feet are killing me. But I love it. I love it. Because I'm getting after it. But what I was reading Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules of Life, and this one chapter is amazing. It says, don't compare yourself yesterday. Don't compare like who you were yesterday to somebody today. Because we always have that voice in our head, that critic. And with the internet and with the way things are going in the world, we're able to basically see everyone in the world, all billions of people, and there's always somebody better than who we are at the moment. Even like great people, there's always somebody out there who's just like, I kill them. And there's no more of the small town, small community, small village where people are like the stars of their career. Like, let's say for high school, there's like that star football player. He kills it, and then you compare him to all the people in the world, you're like, you're nothing. It's just like, stop. Stop. Don't compare yourself to anybody outside. I love that about the chapter. But he goes into depth stuff that's amazing, and I like to recap some stuff. So, he talks about how we place ourselves in this dichotomy of always looking down at ourselves or being a tyrant of our own minds. Let's say we are our mind and our heart or whatever. We're the tyrant and we're the slave to ourselves. And nobody likes being a slave, so then we rebel. So you're like, hey, we're going to wake up early every single day. And then you're like, well, okay, I gotta do it. And then there's a point where you rebel, like you would rebel against your parents, right? So the act is to treat yourself like you would treat someone else. Okay? What is it that values you? Well, like when you go to a person, you ask them the questions like, who are you? What do you like? What do you value? What is it that you love? What is it you don't like? What's the same for yourself? What do you love? What do you not like? What is it that makes you tick? Who are you? And sometimes you might even have to fire yourself. It's like in a job. Do you the person you want to hire? Like, you have to understand these things. Because you are your own mechanism. You are your own machine, your business, your organization, your mind, and your body, and your soul, and your way things work out. It's very complicated psychologically. And then you can take the archetypes of religious into this stuff, and you would see that the world in which, let's take for instance the Old Testament, we had a God who was very, if you did something wrong, he would banish you, and then if you did something right, he loved you and took care of you and stuff like that. And now with the New World, the New Testament and stuff like that, it's not the same because we have all these cruelties and the way the world works. It's like we have Hitler and Stalin and Mao and the Cold War, and you're like, how could these things happen? Like, what is going on? What allows us to do things that we wouldn't want to do, or we rebel, or we're the tyrant? Because there's always that plane around us. People are tyrants, and people like to control things, and we like to have things certain ways, and sometimes we're blind to all that. Like, for instance, let's take the psychology video with the people bouncing the ball around, and they say how many times did they bounce the ball around, and then they say, did you notice the gorilla in the room? If you ever watched it, I watched it in psychology class in high school, and you're blind to that. You don't notice that. You don't realize what's happening. It's the same with your mind and yourself. You don't realize what's going on, and then sooner or later you wake up and your habits are this way, or you're this way, or you act this way, you said a certain thing. It's like that quote where it says, your thoughts become your actions become your habits become your destiny becomes your life, or stuff like that. It's like you got to watch out for those happenings in your mind, in your life, in the people around you. You have to dig deep and question yourself, question your morals, your values. Who are you? What is it you want? What is it you're trying to improve? Start small. Don't make this some grand thing. Start small. Be patient. Aim low so that you can win. Make the goal high in the end, but aim low every day so you win. Make the game winnable. If you don't, you will lose. Never lose. Make it winnable. Make everything you do winnable. Make discovering yourself easy. Write down everything you think about every single day. Pretend like you're interviewing yourself, and make this a long process. Pretend like you're digging deep, and you want to. It takes time. Everything takes time to build relationships, to build progress. Rome was not built in a day, and neither is your mind, neither is your values, neither is who you are as a character. Especially if you want to improve yourself and be great, and improve like the way around this, because you can never improve someone else's life if you don't have your life in check. Everybody likes to say certain things, and it gets us nowhere. It really doesn't. It just doesn't. And there's a few things. It says ignore the greats. Listen to the greats, ignore the rest. It's just like that. Like, people want to listen to every single thing that's happening. People say so. And really, the answer is within you. If you dig deep down, you'll know it's there. You'll know what you're supposed to do, what you have to do, what you need to get done, who you aspire to be. It's in there. You just have to listen. You have to dig deep and listen and understand what is happening. And it's about being better than what you were yesterday. Not about anybody else. Who cares about anybody else? You don't have time for that. You're not focused on that. You're worrying about things that don't matter. You just pick things you like, you enjoy, and go live that life. Go. Study, work hard, enjoy your life. Don't put so much burden on yourself. This is not the way the world is. This is long term. You're going to be here for years, hundreds of years maybe. Do what you need to do. Play. Go back to doing what you need to do. Play. Go back to what you need to do. Eat something delicious. Play. Go back to what you need to do. Hang out with people you love. Play. Have sex. Do what you need to do. Play. Do what you need to do. Travel. Just don't make it all one thing. If you can combine things, if you can make your work, your play, then there you go. There you go. It's all about making life the way you need it to be. And we have stories in our lives that show us this. And that's why we love stories. Why people love religion. Why people love science. Why people love certain comic books or video games. Because they tell stories about us. We're all repeating stories about how we are. That's why we aspire to be like heroes or public people or famous people or the characters, and even like a cartoon show, because they all take a play into what human nature is. Well, that was me trying to summarize the chapter or what was going on in my head. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I do in my week. I read, think about these stuff, write stories about that stuff, play piano. This is my journey, and I'm loving it so far. We got 3 months till we head out to Spain. That's gonna be dope. And again, more of my journey. And as I was thinking more about like the brand of reading Crushing It, I was like, my whole thing is I love telling stories about heroes and all that stuff. So my brand, what I like to provide to you people, is becoming a hero. And it's not just by text and reading stuff, but I want to do that by making stories where you watch someone become a hero, whether he was a villain at first or he was dark times, or create a place where you can feel like a hero or feel powerful, feel surrounded by greatness, or do things that are amazing. So the idea, and it's also having fun at the same time. like an Avengers, like a great big party of people who are doing great things, like the Avengers. Just imagine Avengers having a good time together. So yeah, that's it. It's about living life to the fullest and helping others. That's all I'm out here to do. That's why I make videos of gaming to have fun. I make videos about entertainment and stories and heroes, is to show you what it is we could do to be better in the world. Because if so, what's Jordan Peterson? You clean a room, set your life in order, and if everybody does that, the world will be better. That's it. It's nothing about being grand or saving superheroes. It's just doing something nice. It's simple random act of kindness. These small things, 1% in the next 100 years, can make a profound effect in the world. That can make the world more fun, more enjoyable, better. That's what I strive to do. And as I keep moving forward, I keep learning more about myself and how I'm going to make it happen. So check out my YouTube. Check out how we can make the world fun and better. And you can learn the lessons of all the heroes and all the shows I've been watching my whole life. And we can move on from that. You can get everything. So basically, I want to make everything that we do, whether people can say it's mindless, like entertainment, shows, and say there's more meaning to this. And if you don't find that, then you're actually wasting your time. Like, shaming it. You can learn more from cartoons, movies, shows, books than you can learn from just ignoring it and meditating. I understand it seems weird, but it's true. You can sit there and listen to your mind be a monk all day, and that's fine. That's great. You'll be peaceful and probably happy. But to learn about the world, see, the world is retold in all these stories. It's just like, let's say somebody's having a problem, they'll tell it with a fictional character, and boom, there's a series. You can learn more from that than actually going in and talking to a person, because this person has put symbols and symbol themes and everything into that. That is my mission, my purpose in life. Make life easier, more enjoyable for myself and others. How to make it easier? I'll just tell you what they learned. And more enjoyable, let's make more shows, more TV movies, more amusement parks, more gaming videos, more fun stuff to do, more travel videos. That's it. This is going to be a long video. There's not a lot of crazy stuff that happens this week. It's more me just sitting in my room reading and piano and all that stuff. But here's my thoughts of the week and what I've been pondering upon. I love the video me and my friend made. It's called Master Jedi I Am. That was a great one because of the scene where we kid. That was so exciting. I hope you guys check that video out. I might come out with the next videos this Sunday. Either it's going to be Fortnite or Star Wars, or maybe do Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. We'll see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to head do some piano. I'm getting better at playing Requiem of a Dream. And that's all I got this week. And next week we're going to kill it again and again and again and just keep killing it. And hope you guys do too. And hope you guys have fun. And hope you guys get whatever you want. I hope you get this desire, figure things out. And I want you to know that I'm here for you guys. To listen and to understand what you're going through. Because this is a world people like to give advice. And I hear it all the time. That people hear it all the time. And it's all about just striving to be better than you were yesterday, and however you're going to do it, and doing the things you need to do, and then reward yourself later. It's not about making this some like complicated thing. It's, if you want to read all day and you need to do this something first and then read all day. It's not about this whole, people have to be 100% perfect. It's just about living your life, discovering who you are, discovering what makes you tick, and then just doing it. It's it. Don't judge yourself with anyone else, please. Just be you and become a better you. That's it. A better you than ever before. If you think you're lazy, you're not good enough, or whatever, there's something inside of you that you have already can do these things. You just have to discover it, and then you'll be better, and then you'll live life more happily, because it's who you were anyways. It's not changing things. It's discovering that you can become better and still be who you are now and enjoy things. It's like let's low carb diet, for instance. My friend loves eating junk food, but I said, hey, eat good food 6 days and you can have as much with no guilt on that day. And he does it, and it's equal. And then my sister did the same thing. And when you do that, you're still winning. Because it's the greatest story, but ask my sister every time people say stuff, I say, how'd you lose weight? And she goes, like, brownies, muffins, cookies. Like, make the game winnable. Turn things around. Make things that you hate something actually fun. Because then when you're doing it, you're always having fun. It's not about taking something and forcing yourself to do these things. It's about changing the way you think, understanding how you think, changing the people around you, making the people around you great. That's all I do in my life. While having the most fun I ever have. I'm traveling the world all this year. I'm playing games with my friends. I'm drawing. I'm creating stories that I love. I'm literally doing everything I love. Life is amazing. It's because I'm learning to control my mind. I'm not being a tyrant, but I'm being negotiative. We are working together. My mind and my heart and all these things are complicated. And rewiring neurons and neural pathways. My childhood, I created neural pathways where I would get pleasure out of masturbating and watching sexual images and videos. And it's a rewiring, and I've been working on it for the last couple years. But I've been doing it since I was 12 until I was 15 nonstop. So it's 3 years. It's 3 years of a lot of crazy stuff. It might have even been younger. No, I think it was 12 to 15. It was 15 or 16. Actually, no, it was 16. And then I stopped. And that's a long time, though, to like non-stop every day. The habits built in 60 days. That's way past that. So these things you have to like rewire because they might come up, and habits will always. It's like people with smoking or drinking. Things come up, and you have to fight it. And it's always a battle, but it's a battle we're gonna win because it's life. Life is, well, for me, it's a battle. It's a war, and I'm winning. Like our superheroes in the movies, they're always fighting. We're fighting too. We're having fun while we're doing it. We're getting better every day as we become adults and more mature and understand in life. It's not about becoming monks or saints or people like that. It's just about learning who you are, doing what you need to do to become whatever it is, to live the life you want, and to have fun. That's who I am. That's why I'm doing these things. That's why I love making these videos. Why I love playing games. Why I love learning piano. Why I love working, traveling. Why I want to create my own studio and do all these things. Because I want people to live life that they want. That's it. Peace out, guys.
Yeah.